Now, at first glance, it actually looks like Washington is starting to distance itself from Saudi Arabia's war in Yemen as Washington scrambles over amendments to the new defense bill.
The Secretary of State would have to certify to Congress that the Saudi coalition is undertaking efforts to end the civil war and reduce the risk of harm to civilians. Without the certification, the United States would be banned from refueling Saudi coalition aircraft for missions exclusively focused on the civil war.
Some media outlets are all over it, but listen to the language: undertaking efforts to end the civil war. Now, that's a clever way of shielding themselves from criticism and allowing any real efforts to measure their progress. Now, the Saudis have been saying the same thing for some time now, that they're taking measures to cease the conflict. And they've also been playing the mercy card. They've actually donated $1 billion to the United Nations for relief in Yemen. But that's help for the very same country they've been bombing for over 3 years, with civilians dying by the thousands. The thing is, under U.S. arms control policy, it's illegal to export arms to countries that target civilians. Well, not anymore. One word changes everything. Now, the White House says it is legal to sell weapons to countries as long as they don't intentionally target civilians. But when has it ever been intentional? And while the defense spending bill is being discussed, the Saudis already bagged themselves a new contract. Lockheed Martin just signed a deal worth $450 million, all in the name of global security.
The deal will see Saudi Arabia acquire 4 surface combatants as part of a larger agreement with the U.S. to improve global security and support economic progress.
This is nothing other than an attempt by Congress to put lipstick on the pig. In other words, to make something that's gross and awful and illegal and immoral and unethical, to make it look as if it's either better or getting better, or the U.S. Congress people, the elected officials, don't want to embrace full responsibility. Now, as Congress debates this year's military spending bill, including some vague language about Saudi Arabia, the weapons deals just keep rolling in, with the lives of civilians in Yemen caught in the middle. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.
The Saudi-led coalition started its bombing campaign against Yemen in 2015 against Houthi rebels. The coalition has conducted thousands of airstrikes and some have hit civilian areas. However, they always denied doing that intentionally. Saudi Arabia says that Houthi rebels pose a threat to its borders.